Let's get sweaty.
Hey everyone, welcome to another Shenmue Dojo News Digest. This is a follow-up from the news yesterday that obviously YSNET now have a new game on the horizon, which is released on Apple Arcade on the 24th of June. This is called Air Twister. Now, what we've seen overnight is we've seen a brand new YSNET webpage pop up, and we've also seen a brand new YouTube page. So we're going to take a very sort of quick tour around and sort of discuss a little bit around why they may have actually done this. So coming up on your screen right now is the brand new YSNET page. Now I have to say, it looks a lot better put together than their old one, I must confess. You have English or Japanese options right there. And what you've got sort of at the top here is sort of some key links. So we've got the About Us, we'll have a look here first. And it just gives us a very sort of quick tour of what YSNET is, how it came about, and obviously the Kickstarter around Shenmue 3, key company details, and some key bits in the timeline, and a contact us page as well, which takes you to a sort of pre-made contact form. Coming back out of here, then you have links to the two games themselves at the top, and also one of Yu Suzuki, so we'll have a look at this one. And it's just a very quick sort of profile here of the man himself, sort of his career history, and some other bits and pieces. And as you can see, lots of rewards and some selected works, etc. he's worked on as well. So let's have a quick look in there. And you can see here all the titles that he's worked on over the years, all the way through into Shenmue 2. And obviously Shenmue 3 is also his most sort of relevant key title before Air Twister. Coming in here to Shenmue 3, we have the main Shenmue 3 page here. This link takes you to the Shenmue 3 link page, which was around and active around the Kickstarter. Interestingly, not the Deep Silver page, which I found quite interesting as to why that might be. You've got a link to the Twitter page there as well, and you've got an order link for Shenmue 3 if you want to order it, of course. Going back in here, you go onto the Air Twister page. Now, this is very much coming soon at this point. Gives you a little bit about the game and what it's talking about and what the game is and the gameplay. It links you to the trailer. You've got a gallery here, some of the screenshots that they released yesterday as well. A little bit about the soundtrack and the band that obviously created this. Sounds very much like Queen from back in the day. And then you've got the privacy policy. And again, there's no link here yet to the main... Oh, there is a link just at the bottom to the YSNET Twitter there. It just doesn't quite come up. If we click on the Apple Arcade very quickly, you can see here the Apple Arcade page is now up and live. And again, it sort of talks you through how you can order it, when, etc., and where you can play it. So on Mac, iPhone, iPad, or Apple TV, it must be on a Apple device, of course, unfortunately. But we may see a release down the line. The second sort of big thing around this and what came up overnight is a new YSNET YouTube page. Again, it just has a link to the trailer here. There's not a huge amount on here because, as I say, it's only sort of popped up in the last 24 hours, or even 12 hours, in fact. It's got a little bit about YSNET, and I'd imagine this will be populated a little more as things go on. So I suppose the big question from this is sort of why now? Well, first, it makes sense. New game. Do a website overhaul, YouTube, etc. Get yourself an online social media presence. Absolute sense. Completely see the point. Speculation-wise, are there more projects working at YSNET at the moment? We don't know. But if you're rebuilding a website and putting all that effort into the back end and getting things ready there, surely you'd be preparing potentially for more projects, more releases. And we know that he's working on multiple projects. He said so himself in the end of year interviews that he did around December 2021 or early January this year, in fact. So I'm very intrigued to see how this develops as the story moves on. As I say, Air Twister is available on Apple Arcade from the 24th of June. You must own an Apple product in order to be able to play it. But I'll put some links in the column, in the comments, etc. below, so you can have a look around the website, have a look at Apple Arcade, etc., and decide for yourself whether you want to play it. But everybody, take care, and I will see you again